So if you ask most Christians, have you ever heard of the out resurrection, or what is the out resurrection? Philippians 3:11, they're going to look at you and say, no, what's that? And the reason being is not totally their own fault. It's because the unique one-time occurring Greek word here, ex anastasis, has been translated resurrection, not distinguished from this unique occurrence of ex anastasis containing the preposition governing out from. Even here in the previous verse, we find the word resurrection from anastasis, okay, which is G 386, but this word is from G 1815. So, ignoring the X part of the word causes people to not recognize the unique characteristic of this resurrection when they're reading the text of the Word of God, because it's different from resurrection. It's out resurrection. And when Paul said, if somehow I may get into the out resurrection, he's not referring to the resurrection Jesus outlines in John 5:29, saying that all who are in the sepulchres hear on his voice, and those having done the good will go out into resurrection of life, because it's an all resurrection. It's not an if somehow resurrection. Paul already understood the all resurrection, Acts 24:15, when he says that there is about to be a resurrection, not out resurrection, of the righteous beside also the unrighteous. Hence, those having done the good will go out into resurrection of life, the righteous, but those having practiced the malicious into resurrection of judgment, hence the unrighteous. Same context. Which is not, if somehow I may get into the out resurrection, to know the ability of his resurrection, which is the resurrection out resurrection, a unique order of resurrection when Christ returns. Namely, when he should uploosen going away out of the wedding, because they come in at the first watch time disappeared, which is eventide in Mark 13:35. First watch time, first out resurrection, where then all in the sepulchres will awaken, where the sober virgins who are prepared with the oil at the time of midnight come into the wedding here. So, the uploosen, this is the verb, when he should uploosen, takes us back to Philippians chapter 1, verse 23. Having the desire, if somehow, to be the uploosened and to be together with Christ, which is much, much more better, hence the out resurrection here. Uniquely identified in the Greek word ex anastasis, which is different from anastasis, not clearly identified in all other Bible translations outside of the Devar translation.